Hello everybody, my name is Anthony. Welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 as France. Let's continue on where we last left off. So, as you can tell, we're at war with Germany. We've landed a handful of troops in Prussia. The Germans are already trying to completely surround us, which I would say is a little bit rude.
Attention.
We could theoretically send a handful more troops over here. Do you actually have supplies? That's a great question. You actually do. Fantastic. And do we have naval superiority over all of these regions? The answer is no to this one. So I'm gonna have whoever the hell you are. I don't think the game knows what convoy escort does. Okay, Admiral. Convoy escort in these areas. And some of you are on search and destroy, some of you are on convoy raiding. And hopefully that works out okay. I mean, it would be nice to, again, I can't really tell. I have no information on these troops. So I have no idea. Okay, no, there we go. So they're G, which I think is like garrison troops. Our armies are bigger than theirs are. It would be nice to send maybe like a handful of... There's a handful more troops over there. And hopefully they don't just like straight up die. I don't think they will. But you know, it would be nice just to have maybe a handful more troops. Just defending the city. It doesn't do that much for us, but it does, you know, give us a small little naval base in the area, which I would say is probably worthwhile. We got 16 more days. Allied anger is still at 1, even though on my screen it says 15. I don't know what that means. Naval battle. Some people got shot at. That's fine. Yeah, they keep shooting at us. It hasn't really been doing that much. Oh, our defenses are terrible. Okay, what's the AI's organization? They have 32 organization. We have 18. How did this happen? Yeah, you guys go back home. Because clearly this is not working out for you. And I would say the operation in Konigberg. I mean, the AI's attack is also like not doing so hot. Honestly. Train -60. The cavalry unit is doing pretty well. We're not doing literally any damage towards these guys. Like, it would be nice to get out before anything too bad happened. I mean, it was a good idea in theory. Doesn't seem like it really worked out so well in practice. I think just because they're all militia troops. But your organization is also 18. And that seems dreadful to me. I think you're too big. If I like remove these guys... No, organization goes down even more. Is it the artillery? Is it the anti-tank? I'm really not too sure. So I'm like not even going to mess with it right now. But yeah, just that 18 organization seems terrible. This guy's organization is 6.2. Yeah, which again is just amazingly bad. Even like, how many troops do the garrisons have? The garrisons are okay. Garrisons are also at 17. I think the cavalry is just really good. Okay, we're losing some supplies. Have we won any battles? Just curious. Have we won? Not infantry details. This one. We win 75% of battles apparently. The Italians, I think, keep trying to push their way into us. I'm guessing into the Maginot, but what else is Mossland? Oh, that problem's there. Okay. When we tried to cross across the Maginot, it did not work out so well. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to abandon Konigberg. Again, the idea was sound in theory. We can build some refrigerators. Consumer good factory, minus 1%. Yes, please. Anything that reduces the amount of consumer goods that people need is absolutely solid in my book. Oh, the Luftwaffe as well is just fucking bombing the hell out of me. I mean, we still like pretty strong control over everything that Germany can do. Like, they can't really leave their ports. They are very much just kind of stuck where they are. Okay, so the Popular Front is going to be united in another 4 days, I should say. Oh, no shit, for 90 days? Well, shit. Oh, our political power is actually going up. Currently affected by party popularity. Corruption still not great. Yeah, I mean things are not. They're still like not looking that good. We only have 2 civilian factories. We only have 2 factories right now, actually building anything. That is actually dreadful. Get to vent economic cooperation agreement. Would that benefit me though? Probably not as much as partial mobilization is, so I'm gonna get that one first. Nation building. No, build nothing. No nations get built. I'm sorry, my loyal satellite states, my loyal colonies, but there are more important things to deal with. Did my troops actually get home? No, they died in Germany, in Prussia. So it was a failure, to say the least. I mean, they were militias. I probably shouldn't have expected that much from them. I think we need to redraw these plans up a little bit. To literally just be like, take this river. And that's our first objective. Is at some point, try to push across the river here. Well, how is that going to happen? It's a great question. I literally do not know the answer to it. Okay, these planes right now cannot be separated. They need to be focused in one area. Right now, the Luftwaffe is bombing the British. Britain has 2,600 planes. Where the hell are they? I have no idea. But they're clearly not defending Britain's airspace. Coordinate. Denied Allied troops will not defend French borders. Is there a reason to do that? I mean, they're not at my borders right now, so I'm going to say don't come to my borders right now at all. So maybe the AI will be slightly less dumb. Okay, I'm actually going to remove everything. Return home, just so I don't lose as much fuel. My submarines are still going to convoy raid. But other than that, all my big ships are just going to go head home, hang out in London. Because they're not really getting anything done. As long as we can try to cut off some supplies from the Germans. I'm just hoping that when push comes to shove and Germany tries to go down their tree, assuming that they will. I don't even know where the hell it is in here. Enter the Rhineland. Like, assuming they're trying to do, like, the Auschwitz. Assuming that happens, hopefully the Austrian AI or the Czechoslovakian AI will be like, no, we don't want you involved in this. Please stay away. So, I mean, our stability is actually still ticking down. That is impressively bad. For a war, weekly change is 0.2. Early mobilization. I'm assuming stability is going to go down even more for partial. it will. Factory output. I mean, things go up a little bit, but it's not honestly that much. Point to material designer, aircraft. Daily political power cost goes down by 0.03, which I think is a bonus for me. But I'm also interested about what the economic cooperation agreement is, because if that somehow allows me to have more stuff, I would absolutely love to take them up on that offer. But I don't know if it will. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make 2 separate brown lines. It's going to be like a little bit messy. But you guys are going to be here. Yeah, you guys go here, and then you guys go from the top. So it's going to be, is it shift click? Control right click. All of you are going to be on that front. And there we go. Just basically so they don't try to cross the river, hopefully. No, they're going to try to cross the river in that situation, which is what I don't want them to do. How about that? Will they try to cross the river? They have, no matter what, they're going to try to cross the river, which is extremely disappointing. Okay. I don't... Sure, whatever. Maybe it's going to get them to cross the river a little bit less. Either way, it looks like it's a little bit dumb. And all you guys hold position, figure out where you need to be. That's fine. So yeah, we need to be a little bit better. Naval fighters. I'll put them into the queue. But for the most part, I'm just going to ignore it. So all of France, our airspace is completely covered. We have a little bit of territory airspace in Northwest Germany as well. I'm assuming that is the British Air Force actually doing some good. There's just so many Germans. There's so many Germans that I don't know how to really proceed with this. Like, it would just be nice if we could have a second front with Germany. Because that would help us out so goddamn much. Just having anywhere else that the Germans had to be. Like if Austria, Czechoslovakia, and Poland all teamed up against Germany, Germany would probably lose. They don't have enough... I imagine they don't have enough troops to actually deal with all that. Because right now they have 75 brigades roughly. And what? 60 of them are on my front line. So that means there's about 15 divisions all over the rest of Germany. So, also Lithuania. If Lithuania can also tell the Germans not to take Memel, that would also probably help us out. I don't think there's a way I can see who Germany's trading with. I mean, I can probably go down the list in trade. Like, is the United States still trading with the Germans? They're not. Like, I can go down, like, this tree and be like, okay, who's trading with Germany? With oil. As far as I can tell, basically nobody. Even Venezuela's not. Venezuela is also fascist. You know, you can basically do that with anybody and be like, okay, who is trading with Germany? Surprisingly, it actually doesn't seem like anybody is. So... there is the chance that Germany might just run out of supplies. Also, we're only at 9% world tension. Which is kind of funny, all things considered. You know, the biggest war the world's ever seen in 20 years. And we're at 9% world tension. That's probably going to go up, you know, once Japan attacks China and all that, but... it's because we just started the war. We started World War II so early. All over something that was meaningless because the Spanish are going to absolutely lose. Like, there's no question about that. Like, I can't even spend volunteers. Like, even if I As far as I can tell, there's nothing I can actually do to aid the Spanish. They're just going to die. So you can probably say, you know, the whole war so far has been over absolutely nothing. In which point I would agree with you that we've probably made some mistakes. So maybe on October 5th, Allied anger. Okay, let's get the economic cooperation. See if that does anything good. We're going to have some amphibious warfare equipment in 10 days. Will that be useful? I don't know. Getting like some invasion from like from East Anglia and just attack all of the northern coast, but the AI probably has those territories defended. So, you know, that is a bit of a worry. Yeah, and Germany just does not actually care about expanding. I think it's because for them to actually get Auschwitz, they need 1 million manpower, which they don't have. Increase the Allied anger by 1. But this already... Yeah, okay, so they've only done this so far. They've not allied with Italy. Empower foreign nationalist. Establish Middle Africa. An alliance with Spain. All of those sound really bad for us. And this also requires them... Oh, it can't even happen until... At least one of the following must be true. At least 1 million manpower in the field. Okay, no. So it's either that or the time penalty passes. Yeah, but they don't even have 800,000 in their army yet. Balkans dominance. All of this would be extremely bad for us. But I'm hoping that the AI, again, will just refuse German demands. I'm really surprised, though, that the Germans are not trying to get more allies. Like, getting Italy involved probably would help them out somewhat. If anything, we might actually want to put troops in Malta and just prepare already and just have a preeminent invasion of Sicily ready to go. Actually, would probably be useful. I'm going to take 2 infantry divisions. Of course, we can have a front line here, but I can't have a fallback line. I'm going to put 2 infantry divisions on that. But just so they can immediately go and take over Sardinia. As soon as we're at war with Italy, just denying them some sort of base. For mid-1937. Anti-tank rifles and mines. Paratrooper equipment. Well, well, well. What should I do? Lack of resource penalty minus 3%. Efficiency cap plus... I mean, that does sound good. Probably factory output even more. And also make sure that our planes, or our factories don't get bombed as much as they have been in the past. Like, it looks like Britain's doing a pretty good job right now of bombing German factories. Which, again, is definitely something that we want. I don't think we can really get the AI involved. The Emergency Powers Act. Can you... Yugoslavia requires sales of airplanes. Okay, give them some bombers. Yes, give me everything, please. Thank you. Yugoslavia is probably also going to be necessary in defending and stopping fascist aggression from the Germans and the Italians. Again, assuming they can get them on side. Of course, I can't offer to make them join the alliance or anything like that. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching my play Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. If not, do it, always thumb down. Or subscribe, and goodbye.